Look what just showed up. I have been interested in this since I heard they were going to bring it out. So let me get this out of the box so I don't make so much noise. I'll be right back. I will show you. It's very well packaged. Show you what's under the foam. A manual, the rifle, and the stock. All right, let's take a look at this. This is what it looks like without the rear stock on it. Comes with the pistol. It comes with the rear stock. It's got a Picatinny rail on the top, one on each side, and then one on the rear for the stock to mount on. It's a folding stock. The stock has a captured nut to once you slide it on the Picatinny rail. Mine is missing one of the captured nuts, and I don't see any extras in the bag, so I'll have to deal with that in a bit. I'm just going to stick one through here, and I'm going to say you could use two different mounting locations for this and still be captured in the rail. I don't think you can squeeze out three, no, but you can squeeze out two. I'm just going to stick this in here. Comes with a set of wrenches, a whole set of Allen wrenches. Probably anything you need to do on this, one of these is going to fit. Comes of course with the two screws for the rear stock minus one captured nut. Let me look on the magnets for the magazine. I double checked in the box, and it's not in the box, and there's not an extra in here, but there are enough O-rings to rebuild everything, and then your fill probe is in this little bag. And if you don't want the moderator on there, you can put your thread protector on in its place. Let me go find another nut to put in there. I'll be right back. All right, these are in M4. I didn't have any in black oxide, but I did have them in stainless steel, and I do have a Sharpie. So I now have a black stainless steel nut to put in here. All right, I've got the Sharpie colored stainless steel nut captured in there. This does have an adjustable trigger. Don't know if this has any air in it or not. Gauge is on the end. It is absolutely on 0. They included this, and as I'm looking through it, this appears to be a hex, so I'm guessing that it's for the air gauge, and that would be correct. Okay, let me well, the moderator can't be glued on because they gave me an end cap, so it's just tight. It may be a lot tighter down there. Don't need to take it off. I don't really have any intention of taking it off, but I'll show you the folding stock. Now that is portable, and I believe this is supposed to get 16-ish shots on the regulator. That is really solid. There is no slop. That's a very, very firm click when that goes in. Comes with the single shot tray. That's the first time I've cocked it. It feels really smooth. Oh, that's interesting. It has an AR type safety over here. Wow, that's nice. I like this thing so far. You can decock it. The O-ring is not on the probe. The O-ring is in the barrel. I tend to prefer that. And as sad as it makes me, I don't have time to put a scope on this and shoot it today. But I'm on my next trip home. I will be out there. Man, this thing is light. It's nimble. I can stash this in my RV. are my pickup, max fill pressure 25 MPa, which 3600-ish PSI. Oh yeah, right here on the side it says max fill pressure 250 bar, 3625 PSI. And this is an Alpha Alpha C22 Air Venturi new release. And the carbon fiber on here looks nice. So I'm anxious to shoot this. If anybody has any questions that they'd like answers to, as I said, at this point I am not going to be able to put a scope on this and get outside. It's dark here and I have to be at work early in the morning. I'll be gone for a few days. When I get back, if I have any daylight, I will put a scope on this and we're going to be outside. It does have M-lock on here, so you could put some accessory. They do make a couple of tripod in M-lock, not tripod, bipod in M-lock. And there is a couple of places that make an M-lock Picatinny adapter that you could put on here if you wanted to put a bipod on a Picatinny type rail. So I am gonna like this. Anyway, this is my first look. It comes with 2 magazines. If in case I didn't say, they are retained with a magnet, and that's becoming pretty standard. I like that. Let's see if this okay, goes in from, well, let's see, the single shot tray came out from the left. This goes in from the right. Let me just double check that if it'll, no, that won't go in from the right. All right, so that's interesting. The single shot tray comes in and goes out from the left hand side, and there's a notch here, so I'm not imagining this. And then the magazine comes in and goes out from the right hand side. It's got a nice positive click. All right, I hate to do it, but I got to wrap this up. All right, I couldn't stand it. I put some air in it. I went out in the backyard and I shot this across the chronograph. I was just going to leak test it, and then my curiosity got the best of me. I don't know where this is going to fit in the video, but I couldn't stand it. I went down to pressurize it so I could leak test it, and I couldn't stand it. I had to go out and shoot it across the chronograph, and got some amazing numbers out of this, at least as far as I'm concerned. I just shot 5 shots and no scope or anything. I know where my target is, and I just downed the barrel. I did hit the backstop, so at least I was able to do that. But this 5-shot group, minimum was 867.0, maximum was 869.5, extreme spread was 2.5, and standard deviation was 0.9. So I have high hopes for this. And like I said, I don't know where this is going to fit in the video, so whatever comes after this, thanks for watching. I'll let you know what I think about the trigger and such. I'm sure this is going to be like everything on an empty tube. You're going to have to cock this before you put air in it. We'll get on this ASAP, but for now I'm going to throw a video up over here you might like. YouTube's going to throw one down here you might like. I'll have to catch you in one of those, or I'll catch you down the road.